Salutations! Did you miss me? Lately I've been thinking I should really up my titling game. So, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you 5 Satisfying Revenge Manga Part 2, Chapter 2. Still lacks a bit more pizzazz. How about this? 5 Satisfying Revenge Manga Chapter 2, Premium Collector's Edition. X Square Revengeance. My genius is frightening. Yes, this'll definitely rake in the views. Also, consider subscribing, because you guys have no idea how hard it was to find some actually decent revenge manga. I had to go through so much trash. Grandma, is that you? Redline. I honestly don't know how no one is talking about this manga yet. It's beyond awesome. The world building is filled with cool characters, weird powers, and much more. It's so lively. Let me tell you about the story. In a secluded elementary school in the slums, lives 9 children with their principal and teacher. One day, a bunch of men in suits came to the school. They took the children and shot the principal and teacher. With his last breath, the old man gave a red mask to the teacher and told him to protect the children. Once he put the mask on his face, his blood started to boil. They killed his friend. They tried to kill him. They took his children. But he will take them back. By any means necessary. The executed sage is reincarnated as a Lich and starts an all-out war, or how I like to call it, the Demon Lord manga that we deserve. Sage the White, together with the hero, defeated the Demon Lord after a long and arduous journey. So now that the darkest threat has been eliminated, peace will finally envelop the land. That's how it was supposed to go. So why is it that both the hero and the sage are being executed? This doesn't make sense, the White thought, clutching the decaying bones of his beloved. For 10 years inside a hole filled with corpses, he kept asking, why? Why? His flesh rotted away, but his soul kept thinking of an answer. Then he finally reached his conclusion. And it was time to get out. Calamity, like none before it. You can predict the rest.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight.
Now let me tell you why I really like this manga. Make no mistake, the White is the villain, and a damn good one at that. He's evil and he knows it. He has a goal, and he will reach it, by any means necessary. For that is his answer. He is the necessary evil of this world, the Demon Lord. Also, Grom is best girl. If you disagree, then, well, you are entitled to your dumbass opinion. Ragna Crimson. I haven't had this much fun reading a manga in a while. This is a pure nuts-to-bust non-stop action. It achieves in the first chapter what a lot of manga failed to do in 50. This is Ragna, and this is Leo. They are both dragon hunters. Ragna is weak and Leo is strong. but they stick together because they love each other. One day, a superior dragon attacked the town. Ragna, in fear of something happening to Leo, he attacked the dragon, but miserably failed. While sinking to the bottom of the river, he met his future self, a version of him that failed to save Leo, and spent the rest of his life in a revenge spree annihilating dragons. But in the end, what good did his power now, when he couldn't even save the one person he cared about? So he gave that power to his old self, in hopes of not making the same mistakes. Ragnar manages to kill the superior dragon, but soon comes to the conclusion that as long as the dragons exist, Leo will always be in danger. So begins his mission to massacre the Dragon Lords, for he is a Reaper, and they will fear him. One thing that really stood out to me in this manga is violence is always the answer. If you can't break through with brute force alone, then use more force! 10 out of 10 will blow my voice again. Revenge of the Soul Eater. The art style of this manga is phenomenally mind-blowing, and that's because it's done by the same artist of Youjo Senkai. Arigato, Chika-sensei! The story revolves around Sora. He is the successor of a clan of demon hunters. He has a kind family and a fiancé, but all of those came crumbling down when he was banished, because he couldn't master the clan's fighting style. Sora promised himself he'll become stronger and go back to claim his rights. But reality is more often than not cruel, because even after 5 years of adventuring, he was still level 1. No matter what he did, it didn't change, so he was kicked out of the guild. And just when he finally found a silver lining, it was taken away from him, when his ex-party members used him as monster bait to save their tails. Next thing he knows, he's being eaten alive by maggots. The most painful death since Subaru's little playtime with the bunnies. He was being eaten, so he decided to eat them too. Which is surprising it took him that long to do that. I mean, it's common sense. If your cat bites you, you bite them. Assert dominance. If they pee on your bed, you pee on their bed. Assert dominance. If your dog humps your leg, you lump the egg. Dozens. So Sora ate. And ate. And ate. Then he finally managed to unlock his hidden power. The power to devour souls. Woe art thou who angereth the dragon. Joshua Sanders, or Agnes, I like Agnes more, is a legendary spear knight. He played a big role in the civil war of the Empire. He's so strong in fact, he can single-handedly take down a fortress. But he was taken down by the one thing that can break that power, and that is betrayal. He was betrayed by the very person he fought for. His lord and best friend, the Emperor, Caesar von Britain. They poisoned him. After all, someone as strong as him in the times of war is an asset, and in the times of peace, a threat. With whatever strength he had left, he crawled towards his weapon, Lucia. He mustered his strength and reached for his spear. Then, boom! Fade to black. Then, dramatic reveal. He time traveled to when he was a kid. What? Koryu Mama, where the protagonist returns to a previous point in time with all his memories and experiences intact? Huh? That's unheard of. But I doubt this will catch on as a genre. If it did, I think a perfect name for it would be the Backtrackers genre. You know, because they go back in time and they have to track their past future movements. What do you guys think? Give me your suggestions. I think I'm onto something here. Anyway, Joshua lived his previous life quietly. But this time, he's not gonna do that. He will get his vengeance, but not before tearing down everything around his target. He is strong, and he makes sure everyone knows it. And this is why I like it. Most of manhwas know how to make an MC with an actual personality. Well, most of them. Being an a-hole isn't a personality. Looking at you. And that's all, folks. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, see ya. Stay safe out there. Oh, here again, are we? Wait just a sec. Where did I put it? I'm sure it's here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Have fun!